Alright guys, November 21st, 1997, Mortal Kombat Annihilation. And from what I am reading, it says here that it is a 1997 American martial arts action film, and it was directed by John R. Leonetti. And it is based on the Mortal Kombat series fighting games. The film is a sequel to 1995's Mortal Kombat, and it stars Robin Shou, Talisa Soto, Brian Thompson, Sandra Hess, and James Remar, and also Irina Pantaeva. I guess that's how you pronounce it, I don't know. Mortal Kombat! Sorry, I just had to do that. I always wanted to do that, I'm sorry. But anyway, the movie basically picks up where the last one left off. Although the story picks up where the last film left off, only two of the lead actors reprised their roles. I don't really understand why that is, so don't ask me. I guess the rest of them didn't like the script. Annihilation does have its bad points, you know, so I can understand why they didn't want to come back. But the movie basically opens up with Liu Kang, played by Robin Shou, and he's talking about how he won the Mortal Kombat tournament. And you have Shao Kahn coming out of nowhere talking about how in 6 days the earth is going to bow to him, and it has begun. And he's like, in 6 days you will all bow to me. It has begun. And I'm like, what has begun? I never understood that. They said it on the first film and on the second film. What has begun? I don't know what that means. This movie doesn't really have any structure to it. See, the last movie, the first Mortal Kombat movie, it was an actual tournament, so the fights were more organized. But with this one, it's like, if you see somebody and they're not on your side, kick their ass. That's basically it. But the movie opens up with this big fight between Outworld and Earthrealm. And Shao Kahn, played by Brian Thompson, he just attacks Raiden, played by James Remar. And Raiden tells him, as long as I have the power, you'll never rule this world. That's all good. And I did forget to mention, though, that they show a big flashback from the first film, talking about how they defeated Shang Tsung. In actuality, they say Liu Kang and a few chosen fighters from Earthrealm defeated Outworld sorcerer Shang Tsung. Listen, I'm not taking anything away from the other warriors. They were all good in their own right, but they didn't do anything. Liu Kang is the one that beat Shang Tsung, not Johnny Cage, not Sonya. Liu Kang beat him. So let's clear that up. But anyway, Raiden's fighting, and he does that flying thing where he flies at Shao Kahn, and Shao Kahn hits him with a fireball. Johnny Cage tries to save Sonya because Shao Kahn throws some rope at her legs and pulls her over to him and stomps on her stomach. So Johnny Cage tries to do that shadow kick thing, and Shao Kahn punches him out of the air. And just when he's about to break his neck, Raiden's all like, no, don't kill him. And Shao Kahn's like, look at you. You would never let one of your precious humans die. And Raiden's like, you hide behind a human? Shao Kahn says, Lord Raiden, you hid behind them your entire pathetic life. And I'm like, this shit has some good dialogue. I mean, If nothing else, they got some good dialogue. I'm sorry, you can say whatever you want. He took his time with the dialogue, you know, the guy that wrote this. So, I had to give it to him, because it could have been worse. But anyway, long story short, Shao Kahn snapped Johnny Cage's neck. And Sonya gets all mad, she starts crying and everything. And this is the part I don't get. Why are you gonna get mad when Johnny Cage gets killed and you were a complete and total and utter bitch to him in the first movie? So why do you give a fuck if he's dead? You were a bitch to him the whole fucking time. I don't get that. I don't like Sonya Blade. That's why I'm glad they never made any more Mortal Kombat movies. She's a real bitch. I don't like Sonya. Same thing with Jax. He tried to save her, fighting Cyrax and shit, and she's totally demeaning him the whole time. It's like, you know what? See, if that were me, I would have let him kill her. That's right. You okay? You such a big bad bitch. You know what? Let him kill you then. You so bad. That's the part I didn't like about Annihilation. But yeah, you got Liu Kang fighting Smoke. And don't get it twisted. Liu Kang didn't kill Smoke. Sub-Zero did. Smoke whooped Liu Kang's ass. You might say, whoa, fanatic, what's with the language? Look, I'm seeing Mortal Kombat Annihilation with new eyes. I'll always have a soft spot for it. But Liu Kang got his fucking ass whooped by Smoke. Basically by everybody. Sub-Zero had to help him. I'm literally laughing right now. This is ridiculous. Smoke kicked his ass. And this is the guy that beat Shang Tsung? Oh my goodness. So then Scorpion fights Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero wins, if you can call it winning, because really, Scorpion ended up kidnapping Kitana. And he had the nerve to say, suckers! Which they were suckers because they fell for it, so. But again, I say long story short, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this movie. Raiden sacrifices his powers to become mortal because he loves the humans so much, which I thought was a beautiful sentiment. We find out that Raiden is actually Shao Kahn's brother. I don't call this Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I got a new subtitle. I call it Mortal Kombat Family Drama. Because, I mean, you got all this Jerry Springer shit. Shao Kahn is Raiden's brother. Sindel is Katana's mother. I don't know about this, man. Sounds like a whole lot of family drama to me. But anyway, at the end of the movie, they all fight each other and shit. Sonya fights Ermac. Jax fights Motaro. Liu Kang fights Shao Kahn. Raiden's dead, so he don't fight anybody. Kitana fights Sindel. But then we find out that that's not really Sindel. That's more like a demonic version of her mother. Oh yeah, and Sonya fought Melina. Ended up killing her. Liu Kang fought Baraka, killed Baraka. They killed Shiva. Liu Kang ended up beating Shao Kahn. We knew that was coming. But they said the movie was so bad that they didn't want to make a sequel. Because the third one was supposed to be called Mortal Kombat Devastation. And Johnny Cage was supposed to come back. So that didn't happen. But the movie's over. And to make it even worse, when the movie goes off, they say it again, Mortal Kombat! But you would think that they would play the Mortal Kombat theme, right? No. They just play some random rock and roll song. And Sonya's a bitch, like she was in the first movie. I'm the Michael Myers fanatic. I approve this message. This has been Mortal Kombat Annihilation from November 21st, 1997. I'll always have a soft spot for this movie. When I was a kid, I loved this movie. But now that I'm grown, I can see that Liu Kang got his ass whooped. Sonya's a bitch. So, I mean, I don't see any point in talking about this any further. I like Liu Kang, though. He's cool with me. He's cool in my book. Nice guy. Robin Shou. I'm out. I hope you guys enjoyed my rant/review. And, again, I say Sonya's a bitch. I just hate her. I'm sorry. Oh, and she did that kiss of death thing and killed Cyrax. I don't know what it's actually called. I just call it the kiss of death, because it looks like she's blowing you a kiss. Anyway, I'm out, guys. Later. Mortal Kombat! Sorry, I had to do that again. They're supposed to be rebooting it, so if it comes out, God willing, I'll review it for you guys. Bye.